Hello guys, and welcome to this Clash of Clans video where I'm going to be talking about a few farming strategies that you guys can do during your playthrough of Clash of Clans. So the first thing I want to talk about is base design. So for farming, definitely if you're trying to farm, put your town hall on the outside of the base. Now the reason you do this is people come along, and if they want trophies, they won't as a whole bother trying to get your resources. They'll go for the town hall, take their trophies, and leave you alone for the most part. And that'll give you a 12-hour shield, and that's 12 hours away from being attacked by enemy players without any resources being stolen. Another thing with farming is I definitely recommend you guys cook up an attack strategy like barbarians and archers, or maybe giants and goblins or something, but some kind of cheap strategy that will allow you to get in, get the resources, and get out, basically. Because I find that attack strategies like Hog Riders and Go Wipe definitely use a lot of elixir and dark elixir, and then you don't really profit as well. Another thing you should do when you're farming is try to avoid using spells. As you can see in this attack, I have 5 lightning spells, but I don't actually use any of them. Because I find when you're using lightning spells, it's kind of a pain, because that's usually about 80,000 elixir if I drop all those 4 spells. And then if I'm using it to get about 60,000, like dropping them on a storage, then it's not really worth it. So make sure you're doing it to profit. Also, if you need to get resources inside of the base with an attack like barbarians and archers, if you have decently leveled king and queen, then you definitely will be able to get in there pretty well. But yeah, as you probably saw, you're probably wondering, why on earth am I in the Silver League? Because if you remember in the last video, I was deep into Crystal 2. Well, I dropped down to about 1600 because I was pretty tired of just getting raided by all these Town Hall 10s with Inferno Towers and losing like 200,000 resources, even with my Town Hall on the outside. So I thought I'd switch it up a little bit, go down to 1600, and that definitely helped me a little bit, but I was getting attacked by Town Hall 10 still, so I dropped down to about 1300 to 1200, and to be honest, I thought the loot was a lot better in Crystal, but it's actually still pretty decent down here. Definitely if you're a Town Hall 7, definitely go down here. But even for me, as a Town Hall 9, I'm finding raids like this, which are absolutely amazing, like 300,000 gold raids. But yeah, definitely when you're farming, trophy count definitely does help. So I don't know if this is the sweet spot for loot at 1200 to 1300 or even 1400 trophies. But yeah, I definitely recommend you guys try it out if you're maybe in Crystal. Because for me up there, you just get attacked way too often, and also I couldn't find any of these great abandoned bases that are just absolutely amazing and are really fun to raid. Another thing, if you're using barbarians and archers, you're going to encounter splash damage a lot, and it's going to be a bit of a problem. So what I recommend is drop as little troops as you can around it, and try and use your barbarians as a shield, and use the archers to actually get the wizard tower. And that strategy definitely works well for me. But now what I want to talk about is a little more about the base. So if I go onto my base here, I'm actually in a trolling base, but if I go to my farming base, it is a pretty effective base. So there's probably better ones out there, but it's definitely a pretty good layout. If you guys want to copy it, so I'll just zoom out there. If you guys, want to copy the base, definitely feel free to. It's pretty good. You might want to swap the Barbarian King around, because this base was made when there was only 3 mortars. So it's not the best design, because the Barbarian King has to be out to fit the 4 mortars in there. But I want to show you a defense replay from my farming base, and for some reason it actually was a win. So the guy starts, I believe, in this corner of the base. As you can see, he only gets to 1 set of storages out of all 4. So I'll just speed it up a little bit here. So we lose out my skeleton trap. And as you can see, there was a giant bomb there, perfectly positioned to get rid of wall breakers and troops trying to get towards the storages. The Tesla acts as a pretty good trap as well to lure giants towards that first. And also I can see my clan castle is pretty good. It's in a pretty good position to also slow down the enemy troops. And I can see his queen was actually, as you can just see right there, if I just pause it in a good spot, his enemy queen got killed before they could even activate her ability, because my queen managed to get her queen from over the side of the wall. One thing you might want to do though, if you don't have much Dark Elixir, put the Clan Castle in the middle and the Dark Elixir in the place of the Clan Castle. So as you can see, overall there, he got to a little bit of that storage, but overall he really didn't get to that many of my storages. And considering what level heroes and spells he had, and even his troops levels were pretty decent, he still barely got to any of my storages. And I got 30 trophies from that. But that's not what your average person will do. Most people will just come along and do this. They'll just see, oh, town hall on the outside, and they'll just take your town hall. So as you can see here, I'm not really gonna show you that because it's pretty boring, but you get the idea. Okay guys, so that's going to be the end of this tips and tricks video. Just as a little bonus, I'm going to explain what I'm doing to my base in case you guys are interested. If you're not, just click off of the video now. But what I've done is I'm now upgrading giants to level 6, and I believe that's the highest upgrade I've got left. Well, the most expensive upgrade I've got left to do, and all of it left for elixir upgrades is just jump spell, healing, and lightning spell. As I did my raid spell, and also I got my dragons up to the next level. So as you can see, all I have to do now is wait for those to research, do my spells, and probably my barracks. And literally then, all my elixir upgrades on my main account will be completely maxed out. And I'm pretty stoked about that. And then all I'll have to do is work on my defences. As you can see, I've got my archer towers all up to level 10, except this one that's upgrading in the corner. So I'm going to get all my archers to level 11, my mortars to level 7 as well, my cannons to level 11. My air defense I'm probably going to stick it around level 6. I can see there's one upgrading over there. And my expos preferably level 3. But maybe I might just sneak away with one at level 2. And my wizards towers, I want to get those to level 7. And once maybe my king and queen are about level 15, which will probably take a while. So I'd say probably around, I don't really know to be honest, maybe around August later this year, I will be ready to move on to Town Hall 10. So I hope you guys are pretty stoked for that, as I am. I'm definitely happy I've got rid of these, expensive elixir upgrades. So then I'll be able to focus all my attacks really on gold. So thank you for watching guys, remember to like, comment and subscribe. Definitely support this video though if you do enjoy this if you did enjoy this Clash of Clans video anyways. And comment if you want to see more. So thank you for watching. I've been Plum. Bye bye.